Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Holy Quran, إِنَّا أَنزَلْنَاهُ قُرْآنًا عَرَبِيًّا لَعَلَّكُمْ تَعْقِلُونَ. Certainly, we have revealed the Holy Quran as an Arabic Quran so that you may understand.
وعليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته يا أيمن.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
كيف حالك؟
الحمد لله.
Alhamdulillah, we have done Surah Al-Mursalat. So after we finish Surah Al-Mursalat, what does Al-Mursalat mean?
When Allah says about different types of winds.
Yeah, exactly. In Surah Al-Mursalat, after we finish it, can you tell us some lessons and the benefits that you learn from Surah Al-Mursalat and the meaning of Surah Al-Mursalat?
The lessons we can learn is that Allah says the signs of the Day of Judgment, such as when the sky opens up, or when the mountains are moved, when the prophets gather around.
At the beginning, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala swear by different type of winds to say a message. What is a message that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala deliver in the surah?
He tries to deliver that whatever Allah says is true.
What Allah says, what the Quran says.
إِنَّمَا تُوعَدُونَ لَوَاقِعٌ.
Right. So whatever Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala promised is true and will happen. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala discuss about some signs of the Day of Judgment. What Allah says about the signs of the Day of Judgment that will happen.
So فَإِذَا النُّجُومُ طُمِسَتْ means that the stars will fall down. وَإِذَا السَّمَاءُ فُرِجَتْ means that the sky will open up. وَإِذَا الْجِبَالُ نُصِفَتْ means that the mountains will be moved. And وَإِذَا الرُّسُلُ أُقِّتَتْ means that the prophets will gather around.
In this day, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also described the punishment of the deniers, al-mukaththibin. Who are al-mukaththibin? That Allah says, وَيْلُ يَوْمَئِذٍ لِلْمُكَثِّبِينَ.
The mukaththibin are the deniers, and their punishment is that they will burn in hell.
Yeah, exactly. How Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala described the hellfire in the surah as a punishment for the deniers?
He describes it as the sparks are as big as castles.
Naam. The color?
There is no shadow. The fire's color is the same as the yellow as a camel.
MashaAllah. What Allah says?
لا ظليل ولا يغني من اللهب.
And then Allah described the sparks as a hellfire saying?
إنها ترمي بشرر كالقصر.
What about the color?
كأنه جمالة صف.
Means?
The color of the hellfire is the same as yellow as a camel.
Right, and then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala describe about the reward of al-muttaqeen. So who are al-muttaqeen?
Muttaqeen are those are followers, and their reward is they will go to heaven because they followed Allah.
So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about the punishment of al-mukaththibin and the reward of al-muttaqeen. So what difference between mukaththibin and muttaqeen?
Mukaththibin is the disbelievers and the deniers, whereas the muttaqeen means the believers.
MashaAllah. We start today about Al-Insan, Surah Al-Insan, the second surah. So what does Al-Insan mean?
Insan means humans.
That's why this surah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talks about the nature of the man, of the human, the truth of the man. So that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this surah told us from what Allah created the man and why Allah created the insan in the surah.
إنا خلق الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتليه فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا.
What Allah created the man?
From mud.
Exactly. Why Allah created the man in this dunya?
To test him.
نبتليه سميعا بصيرا. What is the حكم here يا دكتور? What is the tajweed حكم here?
It's إدغام.
إقلاب. Right? Why إقلاب? Is Tanween followed by what?
أباء.
Right. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says Allah shows the two ways to the man, and either to be shakir or kafura. What does shakir mean and kafura mean?
Shakir means the disbelievers.
No, shakir means grateful.
Oh, Shakir means the grateful. And Kafura means the ungrateful.
What is the punishment if the man, it chooses to be ungrateful? What is his punishment? As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala shows in the surah. And when the man is ungrateful, what is his reward?
If he chooses to be grateful, then he'll live in heaven. Whereas if he chooses to be ungrateful, he'll burn in hell.
What Allah says?
إنا أعتدنا للكافرين سلاسلا وأغلالا وسعيرا.
What type of mad here?
Separated.
Separated. How long should we stretch it?
4 to 5 counts.
Okay, what about al-abrar? If he become grateful, what should he do?
If you become grateful, then you should follow the promise of Allah. And when you follow the promise of Allah and you feed the needy, those that are in need, and you feed the orphans for the sake of Allah.
These are the attributes of the good people. What Allah says about their attributes?
يوفون بالنذر ويخافون يوما كان شره مستطيرا ويطعمون الطعام على حبه مسكينا ويتيما وأسيرا.
Feeding the miskin and yatim and the asir. Who are miskin and yatim and the asir? What does it mean of miskin?
Miskin means the needy, and yatim means the orphans.
And the asir is a captive people. So those good people, those are people who are feeding the others, people feeding the poor, the needy, the captive people. For what reasons did they do so?
For the sake of Allah.
Is that what Allah says?
إنما نطعمكم لوجه الله لا نريدكم منكم جزاء ولا شكورا.
منكم جزاء ولا شكورا. What is letter ta here? What should we do with letter ta?
It's qalqala.
How many letters of qalqala do we have?
We have 5.
5 letters, qutubajad. So they gathered in a word, qutubajad in Arabic sentence. But why letter ta here? Is letter ta here is one of the qalqala letter?
Yeah.
Why should we make qalqala for the letter ta and we don't make qalqala in the word ta, in the letter ta in the word at-ta'am?
Because if a letter is part of qalqala means it has no sukun, whereas if it's not qalqala, it wouldn't have sukun.
So the sukun is one of the conditions for the letter of qalqala. You revised Surah Al-Shams wa Duha, and we discussed last time like Al-Shams. What does Shams and Al-Qamar and Al-Nahar and Al-Layli means?
Shams means the sun, and Qamar means the noon, Layl means the night.
Al-Nahar?
Al-Nahar means
the day.
The day.
And Al-Layli means the night. And then Allah swears by Sama'i wal-Ard. What is the Sama'i and al-Ard?
Sama is the sky, and al-Ard means the grounds.
So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in the surah described the story of the people of Thamud. Who are the people of Thamud? And what is the name of their prophet that Allah sent to them? And what is the miracle that Allah sent to them?
Thamud with the strong people, and the prophet that was sent to them was Prophet Salih alayhi salam.
No. Miracle?
There was a camel, and that they let water go to them one day, and then they had water the other day, and the miracle was that the camel was
she camel? We call it naqa. Naam? Yeah. Did they follow the Prophet Salih, the people of Thamud, or not?
Some of them followed the Prophet Salih. What
about the majority?
Majority didn't follow the Prophet Salih.
And what did they do with the miracle of Allah, the naqa?
The miracle of Allah, they let the water go to her one day, and then they had water the other day. Yeah.
She will give them the entire city, a milk. But at
Yeah.
the end, what did they do for this naqa, for this she camel, the people of Thamud?
They let her have water.
فَعَقَرُوهَا.
Oh, they slaughtered her.
Yeah, after the slaughter, that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala punished them, right? Inshallah, Surah Al-Layl, you revise Surah Al-Layl, and we have discussed the rules, all rules of Nun Sakin and Tanween. For how many rules of Nun Sakin and Tanween do we have?
4.
Yeah, what is the first rule?
The first rule is Izhar.
What are
Second
letters
rule
of
is
Izhar? How
Izhar.
many letters of Izhar do we have?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We have Izhar. We have
Yeah, we have 6 letters of Izhar, right?
6.
Naam, what are they?
Hamza, Ha, Ain, Ha, Kha, and Qain and Ha.
What do you mean of Izhar?
Izhar means to clarify it and to express it.
Clearly, naam. And then the second hukm, what we call it?
Idgham.
If you have any nun sakin or tanween followed by letters of idgham, what should we do?
We have to merge the letters.
What are letters of izhar?
The letter of Izhar is Yarmaluna, but the letters are Ya, Ra, Mim, Lam, Waw, and Noon.
At the idgham, we make ghunna with all of these letters, or how many types of idgham do we have?
We have 2 types of Idgham. There's
Right.
one with Ghunna and one without Ghunna.
What does ghunna mean?
Ghunna means to
Nasalization, to make a sound from the nose, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have 4 letters of with idgham with ghunna, we call it yanmu. What are the letters of idgham without ghunna?
Yarmu are the letters without, and the Ghunna is
Only lam and?
Lam and Mim,
No, lam and ra.
or Lam and Ra.
Exactly. For example here, this letter nun sakin followed by ra. So what should we do?
We have to merge it together.
Can we make ghunna or not?
We do not make Ghunna.
With lam and ra, we don't make ghunna, right? That's why what we say here, we say ar-rabbihi. This is the way it's written in the Mus'haf, and this is the way that we should pronounce it, right? What about this one? Can we pronounce it yakun lahu or yakun lahu? Do we
Yakun
pronounce
lahu.
it or we merge it in Tajweed in the Quran?
We merge it.
Exactly, fascinating. And then we discuss about iqlab. How many letters of iqlab do we have?
1.
What is the letter of iqlab?
But
Yeah, if we have nun sakin or tanween followed by ba, what should we do?
we have to change the letter.
Yeah, exactly.
From Noon
Change it
to
to what?
Mim.
To mim. Like for example, this one, number 3. Can you start number 3 and tell me what is the hukm here? What is the rule here of nun sakin?
Min Ba'di. So the Noon is followed by Ba, so we have to change the Noon to a Mim.
Great. So if you have nun sakin followed by ba, you have to change nun sakin to mim, saying what? This is the way how we should pronounce it.
Min Ba'di.
Yeah, what is this small mim means in the Mus'haf when you see it?
We have to change it. We have to change the letter to
Yeah,
Mim.
that's why when you see the small meme, when you see some letters in the Quran here like that, when you see it, it carries small meme here. It means what?
We have to change the letter since it's followed by a Ba.
Yeah, but this is not a letter. This is tanween. So if there is noon carries small meme or tanween carries meme, that means this tanween or noon must be changed to what?
Mim.
To meme. And this means it's going to be followed by what?
Ba.
And ba is one of the letters of, is the only letter of what hukm we call it?
Iqlab.
Iqlab. And iqlab, it means to change it from noon or tanween to meme. Jazakumullah khairan ya Ayman. Inshallah, you will memorize for the first part from Surah Al-Insan. You will revise Surah Al-Layl. Till next time, inshallah. Jazakumullah khairan. Fi ayatillah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Rihlatul Quran Academy is a journey that takes Muslims all over the world to learn Arabic, recite the Holy Quran, and understand Islam. Would you like to learn Arabic or teach your kids and family the Arabic and Quran? Join us.